I love to play Simon Says. I find it so funny to watch people struggle as the commands become quicker and quicker and they have a hard time keeping up. And that's what we're going to play in our activity today. Except it's going to be Simon Says with a twist. Instead of having one person who we're supposed to listen to, we're going to have a second person giving us commands, but we're not supposed to listen to them. Because there's a lesson for us in that. We all have different people in our lives telling us different things, and we need to know who we should listen to. Because if we follow some people, we'll find joy and success. But if we follow other people, we're going to find a lot of pain. When I was in first, second, third grade, I had a great friend named Jeff. Except Jeff was not a great friend. He often got me in trouble. One of those times was when my parents were away for the night and I had a babysitter. And now I can laugh about this story, but at the time, let me tell you, I feared for my life. We had a babysitter outside and we had one of those hoses with a spray nozzle. And he told me, why don't you spray your babysitter? And I did, and she kind of thought it was funny, but she ran inside and that was fine. And then he said, spray down the window where she's looking through. And I sprayed it down and we laughed and that was fine. And then he told me, spray down your door. And I sprayed my door and that was okay. But then he said, why don't you open your front door and spray down your living room? Now I knew that was a terrible idea, but he was really convincing and he kind of made it sound like it might be funny. And so I opened my front door and I drenched my living room. Now I don't have to tell you how much trouble I got when my parents were there. And that's what our lesson's about today. It's about what voices we should and shouldn't be listening to in our lives. And luckily, God is not like Jeff. God is a good friend. Our memory verse this week comes from John chapter 15, verse 14. And it's Jesus speaking to his disciples saying, you are my friends if you do what I command. And so, I hope that you'll learn to listen to what God commands because God's commands lead us to life. And so, Simon Says to go do your activity and have some fun.